Sophie never believed in romance, love stories, grand gestures, whispered promises. They were all illusions, distractions she had no interest in. She was content with her solitude, her carefully built walls shielding her from fleeting emotions and inevitable disappointments. That night was supposed to be just another ordinary outing, a few drinks with her co-workers, some laughter, and then home, alone as always. But life had other plans. Halfway through the night, her younger sister Lily called. She was heading to a meet-and-greet event and insisted Sophie come along. Sophie wasn't in the mood, but Lily had a way of persuading her. With a sigh, she agreed. At the venue, Lily quickly got lost in conversation with her friends, leaving Sophie alone at the bar. She didn't mind. Solitude was familiar, comforting. She ordered tequila, savoring the burn as it silenced her thoughts. That's when she felt it, a gaze, intense and unwavering. She turned her head slightly, catching sight of him across the room. Ethan. There was something about him, something confident, something curious. But Sophie knew better than to entertain men who looked at women like that, as if they were puzzles to be solved. So she ignored him. Ethan, however, wasn't easily discouraged. When approaching Sophie seemed impossible, he struck up a conversation with Lily instead, all the while sneaking glances at the woman who had truly caught his attention. Sophie, feigning indifference, sipped her drink, vaped, and pretended not to notice. When the drinks ran dry, she turned to Lily. "Sophie, let's go somewhere else." As they are about to step outside, Ethan seized the moment. He stopped her with a simple question. "Ethan, hey, can I get your Instagram?" For a moment, Sophie hesitated. She wasn't interested in men like him, men who thought charm and persistence could melt ice, but she wasn't rude either. With a slight nod, she gave it to him and walked away. Minutes after arriving at the next bar, Sophie's phone buzzed. Ethan. "Hey, thanks for the follow. Where are you guys going?" "Sophie, just visit some bar." Ethan. "I will drop by." She smiled and showed the message to her sister, but had thoughts of... Guys always said things like that. But then suddenly, he was there. Ethan walked in and stood beside her, talking to her. And despite herself, Sophie found him interesting. He didn't try too hard, didn't feed her meaningless compliments. He simply existed beside her like a quiet force of nature, unraveling her defenses one word at a time. But there was a complication. One of Ethan's friends clearly had feelings for him. Sophie noticed the way the girl looked at him. Not wanting to be caught in unnecessary drama, Sophie distanced herself and teased Ethan about it. Ethan denied it. "Ethan, if you actually want to hang out, I can stay, but if not, I was supposed to go somewhere else." She gave him nothing but a shrug. The night stretched on, and so did the drinks. Eventually, Sophie turned to Lily. "Let's go home, I'm drunk." But as they stood outside, waiting for their ride, her mind replayed Ethan's words. "I'll stay if you want me to." Impulse won over logic. She grabbed her phone. "Sophie, still around?" His reply came instantly. "Ethan, I'm hanging out with other friends, and give me a few minutes, and I'm going to book a hotel to put my stuff so we can hang out." Sophie's breath caught. He was serious. Instead of waiting, she made a split-second decision due to impatience. "Sophie, I'll meet you there." And just like that, she rerouted her night and told Lily to go home first. Ethan met Sophie in the lobby and thought, this girl is bold. They went straight to the room. The hotel room was dimly lit, the air thick with an unspoken understanding. The moment she stepped inside, Ethan looked at her, not like she was a conquest, but as if he truly saw her. No games, no pretenses. Ethan smiled, leaning against the wall. "I'm going to shower so that we can go out and hang out with other friends." That night, Sophie let her guard down and went to sleep while waiting. Ethan finished showering and found Sophie on the bed, sleeping. He woke her up and they talked for a while. Ethan found himself kissing Sophie and she let him in. They have a passionate long night as if they own it. And for the first time in years, she didn't feel alone. When she woke up, the other side of the bed was empty. Her chest tightened. Had he just left? Checking her phone, she saw messages from Ethan that he is with his friends. Something inside her cracked. Of course, without thinking, she messaged him. "Sophie, leaving now. You just left me here alone." His reply was instant. "Ethan, I woke you up, but you said you want to sleep more. Come to the club. I want to see you." She could have ignored him, could have walked away, but she wasn't ready for the night to end. At the club, Ethan was waiting. The moment he saw her, he pulled her close, his hands warm against her skin. They danced, talked, laughed, kissed, and for the first time Sophie didn't fight it. They enjoyed each other's company. The night blurred into another, spilling into dawn. When it was over, Sophie found herself back at his place. But this time, it wasn't just about the night. Morning came, and Sophie got dressed and went home. Ethan felt the connection with Sophie and wanted to get to know her more. So he decided to stay and get to know Sophie more. "Ethan, want to meet and have coffee with me?" She replied. "I thought you need to go somewhere." "Ethan, that's the plan. But maybe I'll stay a few more days." Sophie smiled, and for the first time she let herself hope. Maybe, just maybe, this was the start of something real. What do you think happened next?